Hytale's new update is now in pre-release, and it brings real gameplay changes, new content, and a long list of fixes. In this video, I'm covering the changes that will affect you right now. Then, I'll brush over the rest. Just a quick heads up, if you like no BS Hytale breakdowns and guides, make sure to subscribe. Now, let's get straight to the point. Welcome to the Guide Log channel. To make things simple, I've grouped everything into 4 categories: content updates, gameplay updates, world stability and UI UX changes, other minor updates. Let's start with content updates. This section is all about new world stuff. There's fresh spawn setups, new environments, and encounter variety across the zones. There were complex spawn locations added in the Taiga forest, especially near rivers. They also gave builders new lime block variants. There's lime gravel, lime rock, lime rubble, lime stalactites, both large and small. They also added a new Outlander village environment. And finally in this category, encounters were shuffled across all zones, and they added new encounter environments such as Zone 3 Trort camps, Zone 4 villages and forests, and Zone 4 non-forest and non-swamp biomes. Now let's move on to the next category, which is gameplay updates. This, in my opinion, is the meat of the patch. Fire mechanics, combat tweaks, crafting changes, system improvements, everything that you'll feel immediately. The biggest headline in this whole patch is the new fire spreading system, plus a little Goblin Flamethrower that they added right now. The next update here has happened to furnaces. Tier 2 furnaces now have a new model, new textures, and new animation, and the Tier 1 furnace visuals were updated. They also increased the max instance limit for furnace opening sounds. Basically what this means is that furnace sounds won't get cut off if there are multiple furnaces around. Another change in this category is that the stupid Rhino Toad attacks were buffed. There were also multiple core systems that were improved. These core systems were fluids, mounts, crafting. They also took some modules and improved them as well, like teleporters. There's now NPC reputation and NPC objectives. They also improved some farming aspects, memories, cameras, beds, you name it. Moving on to ranged combat, we've received some improvements about aiming ballistics, plus randomized hitbox offsets. In short, ranged weapons are now more accurate. Another notable change here is that dough is now produced using a refillable tankard. This tankard is crafted via the farming bench. And the last change that I'm going to talk about in this section is that the Klops merchant no longer trades signs. Now let's move on to world stability and UI UX improvements. This part is basically about less jank, safer saves, a cleaner UI, and other small changes that make the game feel smoother. Your world saves should now be safer. There's atomic file saving, improved backup action, and corrupt worlds now show warnings. Next, we got improved Zone 1 weather visual effects. Also, the spawn marker deactivation range is now standardized to 150. Now, when it comes to UI UX improvements, I'm not going to include everything because there are a lot, so here are the main ones. Window size option in video settings. Warps are now sorted alphabetically in the teleporter UI. There's improved world map marker text clarity. And finally here, they fixed death messages and cleaned up a lot of the text. Now, regarding the World Gen V2 changes, I'm not going to be covering that because I don't really understand it. But pause the screen here if you would like to read through them. There are also some bug fixes that are worth mentioning here. They fixed a lot of the tooltip name wrapping issues. They also fixed volcanic cobble, which apparently was spawning incorrectly. They fixed a lot of crop, hitboxes, and produce resource types. Now let's brush through the other minor updates. These are the extras, mostly visual changes and side updates that won't move your gameplay much. They added avatar presets and expanded customizations. There's a bunch of new hairs, faces, outfits, accessories, the whole thing. Cool, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. Moving on. They've also added black and red iron color variations for metals. There's a lot of modding and modding tools that were changed and added in this update. If you're into that, pause the video right here and read the notes. Or comment below if you want me to cover these modding changes in detail in a later video. Now this is part 2 of Hytale's update 3, as stated by Simon. There are a lot of other minor changes included in Simon's post, which I've linked in the description if you'd like to take a look. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and before you go, subscribe so you don't miss these quick, no BS breakdowns.